things on Iran are changing fast and more faster than even I anticipated. And this is, however, the reason why this is happening is exactly based, our analysis of everything has proven to be correct. The main pressure on the Islamic Republic are Israel and the Iranian women taking off their hijab. These two forces are having a major impact on the regime. And also now we have Trump coming, the sanctions are coming back, and the economy is getting hit hard. So many things are changing. The next couple of years for Iran are going to be very game changing. So you guys need to be subscribed here if you want to make sure that you are up to date with everything is happening. So remember, the hijab and Israel are basically the two blades of the same scissor cutting the Islamic Republic. And as predicted, with the humiliation of the Islamic Republic by Israel, very soon the Iranian people, they also realizing that the regime is weaker, and every time the Iranian people feel like their regime is weak, they come out. They smell the blood of the regime, and they come and they are less afraid of the regime enforcing hijab laws because they see the weakness of the regime. So let's go see what's happening. The context of this is that the Islamic Republic has recently introduced new aggressive enforcement of hijab laws. Any violation of hijab laws has come with severe punishments for women who are going to be violating the mandatory hijab laws. And it's amazing because the Iranian women are not taking it very seriously. I told you on this channel, a lot of people ask me, like, oh no, the regime is now going to do this. They're not going to, they introduce a law. So is it going to, they're introducing cameras. If you go to Tehran, in certain areas, half of the women are not wearing hijab, and the regime is threatening and promising swift and aggressive actions, and they're acting like nothing is happening. And there's a couple of images that has gone viral on Iranian social media. This is one of them. So it's not just that they're not wearing the hijab, they're actively taunting the regime. They are insulting, they're humiliating the regime. So let me describe why this image went viral. This is a sign. The sign is a reminder for Iranian women to wear the hijab. And this is, guys, this is in Iran. This woman came and took a picture next to it, showing her face. Look at the level of daring that is, like the level of bravery that is happening here. Because she's doing this. Let me remind you the way that just this is what we're used to. So you can see, like, we have, this is old, by old a few months, because things are changing so fast in Iran that things that used to be the norm a few months ago are considered very old. And we used to get shocked by images like this as the new trend. The, so these girls are in Iran, they're showing their hair, they're without hijab, they're showing their middle finger to a hijab sign. رایت حجاب احترام به حرمت الهی است. So that sign is saying abiding by hijab rules is showing respect to the laws of Allah, right? And these women, they're showing their, in Iran, they're showing their hair, they're not wearing the hijab, and they're showing their middle finger to it. However, the thing that you can see here, and this is just one example. Like I've shown you on this very channel, many images like this. This has become like a viral trend in Iran for women to basically show their middle fingers to signs like this. But the thing that they were all had in common is that the women that did this, they were not showing their faces. The picture used to be from behind. You could only see the back of their face because they didn't want to be identified. That was a few months ago. This is now the new way of doing it, meaning that she's showing her face. She's not hiding her face. And it's not just her hair showing, she's showing some skin, she's showing her leg. So let's see what this sign is saying. This sign is saying, please abide by Islamic hijab rules. And this woman is saying, yeah, sure. Okay, here we go. So this image has gone viral. Another image that has gotten viral is this one. This requires a little bit of an explanation. Like, why is she going like this? And I appreciate somebody on Discord told me how to explain this to you guys, because this might be a little bit the culture, the traditions, you might not understand what's happening. So this sign here, yes, this sign is saying از اینکه در این مکان حجاب خود را رعایت می‌کنید سپاسگزاریم. So the sign says, we thank you that you are abiding, you're wearing your hijab, you're abiding by hijab rules in this location. So basically, this is a guilt trip, right? Like, it's basically trying to make you feel guilty if you're not wearing the hijab. Imagine if a sign says in a library, for example, said, thank you for being quiet. Or another says, thank you for not littering here, right? So it's basically trying to say, assume, like the sign is assuming that you're abiding by laws and it's thanking you. So in case you're not abiding by it, you feel guilty for not doing it, right? So that part is easily explainable. So it's saying thank you for abiding by the laws. But what she's doing, she's saying, sure, no problem, while not wearing hijab. So this is a trend in Iran. So in Iran, you actively not doing it while saying, sure, no problem, is a way of saying, go eat, like it's an insult. So imagine a sign saying, thank you for doing such a thing. And then you not doing that thing and also saying, sure, no problem, while not doing that thing. That's considered a passive aggressive way of saying, go yourself. But guys, I'm going to show you this video. I just want to make sure that you understand that these things are still happening, but they're happening less. So it's not like when I say the government is very weak right now and it's impossible for them to be able to completely enforce the hijab laws, it doesn't mean that they're not trying to. There are some people that are still doing some shit like this. For example, these are in Qom in Iran. 2 girls were attacked by these officials because of for not wearing hijab. Let's watch this. This is a recent video. This is not the old. This is not an old video. This is recent. So let's. I want you to understand that this is right now considered bold by the regime to do such a thing, to dare do such a thing, because the Iranian people are so powerful right now relative to the regime that it requires bravery for the regime to dare do such a thing. The reason why they're recording all of this, the regime people, is because they want to defend themselves. Like, this is the, and again, these things are still happening, but as of right now, the people have the upper hand. There are a lot more videos when they were trying to do something. I showed you in the previous streams that they were trying to arrest women to do such a thing, and the crowd didn't let the officials get away with the girls. And people, like, they were fighting back. There were some of the girls were even hitting the officials, and the officials are finding it a risk to their safety to basically attack girls sometimes, which is a good thing. But I just want to tell you that just because the people have the upper hand right now in many places, it doesn't mean it's not happening. It's still sometimes happening, and it's still a risk to the girls and women taking off their hijab. So watch this. Okay, guys, I need you guys to like the stream. I need people to see what's happening in Iran right now. So I need you guys to like this video so that more people end up seeing this. I want to show you a somewhat older video. And by older, I don't mean 10 years or 5 years. I just mean like last year video, okay? I just wanted to, because I think a lot of you haven't seen this video. This was from a few months ago. I just wanted to see the level, the red lines that have been are being crossed are not just taking off your hijab. This is a video in Iran. Everything I'm showing you right now is in Iran. And again, it's hard to believe that this video that I'm about to show you is in Iran. And it's not just in Iran, it's in a mosque. It's in a religious mosque, the female section. And look what's happening. This lady was so pissed off with the hijab rules and the oppression of women, and basically the officials basically arresting people without hijab and trying to force their Islamic way on people, that she decided to show up without a hijab, with a dress, dancing, not inside this, not just in the streets of Iran, but in the middle of a mosque. So watch this. I don't know if this music is gonna give me a copyright strike. So like, maybe I should just mute the song so I don't get a copyright. But look at that. This is inside a mosque, inside Iran. I don't know. I'm keep repeating myself. It's just because I find it unbelievable. Wait. And it's funny because the person that put a song on this, they're putting a religious song on it. I'm gonna cut the song. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. But this is bold. Like, this is what I'm telling you, this is not just shocking for people outside of Iran. This video, when it came out, and again, this is like a few months old right now. This was shocking for people inside Iran.